Hi, everyone. This is Jeff Kale with Keller Williams Realty and realestatecareer.com. I'm excited to be interviewing Barbi today from the Miami office in South Florida. And so Barbi's going to let you know how to start your real estate career. So if you're sitting on the sidelines, you're thinking about a career in real estate, reach out to me. I'm going to get you connected with all the training. And Barbi in Miami is where I'm going to be sending you in that office, and she's going to help get you into production and change your life. Barbi, go ahead and introduce yourself and let everyone know who's sitting on the fence here thinking about a career in real estate. What would you do to get them into production and change their lives?
Oh my gosh, such a pleasure to be here. Hello, everyone. If you've been thinking about a career in real estate, stop thinking. Get off the sidelines and do it. It is the easiest path to changing your life you can imagine. 63 hours of an exam, and you can start earning money that you could only imagine earning earlier. How do we help you? Oh my gosh, we support you in every way that needs to be supported. We love the business of real estate. Jeff, you'll agree, here at KW. And I tell you, I've been in this business for 34 years. Yikes. And when I got started, I had no intention of being in real estate. I was in law school and I wanted to be an attorney. And I just needed a summer gig to go to Europe. I wanted to travel to Europe. I needed a few bucks to go there. And I, interestingly enough, got a job offer at a commercial real estate office. And 2 weeks in, I told my family, that's it. I found my home. I'm not going anywhere else. Forget about law school. That's not for me. The real estate bug got me, and I have not looked back since. I am telling you, if you want the satisfaction of knowing that not only you're changing your life and the lives of the people in your family, but your customers. If you have a good day at a regular job, a good day at work, let's say you're employee of the month. Great. You get a parking spot, you get a gift card, it's a good day. But when you help that family buy their first home, my God, you just changed the entire financial trajectory of their family tree. When you help that investor make his first million, or those baby boomers sell their property and retire to the south of someplace fabulous, you're changing lives every day. It's not the average job. It's the best job that there is.
You know, I'm really glad that you pointed that out, because what we do is we help other people. And by having a servant's heart and helping other people at the highest level, we're changing lives. And in the process of changing lives, we get compensated. So it's a great gig. That's why I've stayed so long too. So
love it. Love it.
You know, let me ask you this. So I send someone to you, or, and they've gone through the real estate training and they got their license, they're ready to get going. What can they expect? Let's just say their first month in real estate. How would you help get them started quickly?
Oh my gosh, so that is a little overwhelming. And I hear that time and time again from agents that I meet. You get that license, you pass the test, and they say, congratulations, you're a real estate professional. And then you're like, okay, what happens next? So our first meeting is legit. What happens next? We talk about your goals. We talk about where you are. Are you right now at a current job that you don't want to leave? Because we can't. We understand how that works. Are you transitioning or planning to transition into real estate full time? We meet you where you are, which is probably, I think, the best thing that we do. We find out where you are now, where do you want to go, what time schedule, things you're working with, and we help you build a plan to get you there. Now, the first 30 days is pretty much setting up, getting your sea legs, I would say, right? So you're starting to do some training. You're starting to set up your systems and things like that. Because remember, we don't want you to have another job. Our goal is to help you build a profitable business. And that takes a little bit extra steps in the beginning, but we'll help you. We guide you through all of them. We have every level of support you can imagine. So we have a plan for you for your first 30 days, your 60 days, and your first 90 days. So by the time you're done, okay, you've got a handle on this, and we can now help you go out there and start producing.
Yeah, that's, it's really important to meet people where they are. Not everyone has the money to start full time. And I'm just going to be real with you. And you guys know me, you've seen enough of my videos to know I'm a straight shooter with this. If you don't have 3 to 6 months of income, you know, you could be under a lot of pressure. So if you have another job that has some flexibility, KW will work with you and Barbi will work with you. So
Absolutely.
tell
And
us.
I often, you were going to ask.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, a lot of you might meet other brokerages or people that will say, you know, you have to be in this full time from the beginning. And in an ideal world, of course, you have, 40 hours a week to dedicate only to learning the business of real estate. But we get it. You've got a full-time job. For me, it's not as important that you have 8 hours of work to do. I need to know what hours you are available, and we'll help you build a business around that schedule. Because we have, Jeff, you've seen them. We all have agents who are full-time agents making part-time money. And we've got part-time agents making full-time money. Which one do you want to be?
Yeah, that's a really good point. You know, I'm a real estate agent. I live in Hawaii and I'm doing real estate my way. I don't work with clients. I generate leads and I work off referrals. So there's just so many ways that you can do this business, and so we work with people and help them meet them where they are. So tell us a little bit about the structured Ignite program.
Oh my gosh, Ignite, I think, is one of my favorite programs. And people often say that, oh, Keller Williams, I'm going to go to Keller Williams and I'm going to get trained, Jeff. I'm going to learn everything. And once I do, I'm going to leave and go somewhere else. That is where you make your biggest mistake. When I came to Keller Williams in 2011-ish, I'd already been in the business for 20 years. So technically speaking, I knew everything, right? No. But I took Ignite the first time. It was like revolutionary for me. I took it 3 months in a row when I joined as a 20-year veteran, because the systems that they taught me, I knew I was doing a great job. I knew I loved my job. I wasn't running a business before I joined KW. That knowing your conversions, knowing your numbers, having a system for doing things consistently, I was never that person. And Keller Williams, talk about training. And now post-COVID, where everything also evolved a little bit and changed, even our business did. Even our training evolves to meet the business where it is now. And if you want to know what to do from soup to nuts, how to run a business, what do you do on day one? How do you even get started? How do you find leads? How do you do this part or that part? Ignite is the best training. In our office, we have the advantage, the extra advantage, is that we have one instructor, Jeff, teaching all of the Ignites. And it's all by Zoom. Extra advantage for you, you can just pop in. Bonus for you, it counts for your 45-hour continuing ed. You got to go back to school and learn another 45 hours of all the ways you can get in trouble, lose your license and get suspended, to get your renewal of your license done. Now you can learn your job skills, get your 45 hours done, 2 birds with 1 stone, you're ready to go. It's brilliant. And every 3rd month, which means now in our calendar, every 3rd month we offer it at night from 6 to 8 p.m. So talk about flexibility and meeting people where they are. We know what's going on in your lives. We're here to help you change your life in spite of all of those things.
I love it. I love what you're doing there. And by the way, every market center is different.
Yes.
And one of the things that I do as a national recruiter is I help you find the right market center for you. And let me tell you, if you're just starting out and you're anywhere near Miami or surrounding areas, you already know where I'm sending you, because here's the thing. We want you to be successful. Yeah. We want you to be successful. When you're successful, we're successful.
Exactly right. All of our financial lives are tied together. That is another great concept at Keller Williams. It's not every man for himself or dog eat dog. Really, we all rise together. And it's a big part of the culture that I really, really like.
What would you say to someone who's thinking about going to a net brokerage or a flat fee brokerage? What would you say to someone like that?
You're breaking my heart. That is the softest topic. So I'm going to give you my veteran perspective. I've been watching commissions and all of those kinds of things since 1988. It's been 6% commission average since we started in the business, right? And sellers and buyers always are saying, oh, you guys, you make so much money, you do this, you do that. I take great exception to that. I take great pride in what we do as agents. as far as, earning the money that we earn. On the commission side, as far as a brokerage, if you're at a brokerage, that's 100% commission. The same as if you're a listing agent and you have a flat fee, right? And you charge a seller a flat, I'll only charge you $2,000 to sell this property. Where's your budget for marketing? Where's your budget to really put some marketing dollars and backbone into that deal? Where's your incentive, actually? So if you're thinking about 100% company or 90%, oh, they give me 100%. Yeah, 100% of zero is still zero. If there's no resources to train you, to support you, to get you into production, right? To give you all the tools and technology that you need. All of that, remember, you're business owners. All of that costs money. And I love the theory of 100% companies and those net fee companies. In theory, they're great. But at the end of the day, what you need, not only as a new agent, as any agent, you need your broker to have resources. Those resources come at a cost. So it's true that Keller Williams is not the cheapest option. And yet, if you're looking for the option that is going to make the biggest impact in your life, the fastest, it's KW.
I agree with you. I don't think I shared with this with you before. Before I started at KW, I was a loan officer before the crash, right? It was one of the things where I got out of it.
Yep.
And I remember thinking, because this company, they said, oh, well, we're going to sell real estate. And they opened up like real estate division. And I thought, oh my gosh, I'm going to do the loan side and I'm going to do real estate. And I did my first transaction and I had zero support. I mean, zero support. They said they had support, but it really wasn't support. And I knew after that first transaction that I was not doing right by my clients. I wasn't, and I knew that I would be sued too. It wouldn't be long because I had no idea what I was doing.
Correct.
They weren't watching. They're supposed to watch, but they weren't watching.
No.
And so
it's impossible.
Yeah. And so you start at KW and you serve people at the highest level. You know your stuff at KW.
Correct.
And there's a saying, it's by Zig Ziglar, and I love this. And I don't know if you remember this one, but it's, you can get everything in life you want if you just help enough other people get what they want.
All day long.
All day long.
All day long. That is the way it was intended to be. And I do love that. And I also recognize that, the net zero, fee structure or whatever is enticing. But I've seen even agents who use that example that I used earlier. I'm going to learn everything I have at Keller Williams, and then I'm going to go to a 0% company or whatever, 100% commission. I watch them. Of course, I always watch my people. I see them making 100% of 70% of the income they made when they were with me. So think about that when you're thinking about interviewing brokerages and asking about commission splits and all of that. Put that together with your conversation you'll be having with sellers when they say they don't want to pay you 6% commission. And think about that for a second. Let that sit with you and see, do you see the value? Because it's only if you don't see the value that they don't want to pay the money. It's only in the absence of value that money is even a conversation. Nobody asks Louis Vuitton if he has a sale rack.
Yeah, 100% of a few deals is 100% of a few deals. At KW, my experience is, maybe the commission splits a little bit less. Oh, by the way, it's not less once you cap. And if you're doing profit share, you can make 100+%. So we can help you get there. So Barbi, in closing, what advice would you give to someone who's still just thinking about it, but oh my gosh, they haven't enrolled in the training? What advice would you give to that agent?
Oh my gosh, what are you waiting for? Just get in there. It'll take you 63 hours to complete the course anyway, right? So while you're thinking, think and do. You'll see that a lot. You'll hear that a lot if you work with KW Miami. We want you to think about it. We want you to process, and we want you to take action, because it's only in taking action that your life is truly going to change. So just get in there, get the license, take the test, study, use us as a resource. You have Jeff, you'll have me. What does this mean? I am literally the wiki of real estate. Only took me 34 years to get here, but use us. I would say for any agent starting, and I get the overwhelm. I meet so many agents who all say, oh my gosh, I don't know where to start. You don't even need to know everything you don't know, but you have to feel that the team that you're joining absolutely is invested in your success, whatever that is for you. Not what I say is success. Where do you want to go? You've got to feel that every single time you talk to me, that's important. That's the job of a brokerage, I think, of a company. If you can feel that where you are, don't worry, we'll walk you through the mechanics of real estate. That's the easy part. But if you don't surround yourself in an environment of yes, which is what you get, it's tough. It's tough because it is a business of no. Come to KW and learn what it means to hear yes all the time.
I love it. I was telling Barbie earlier before we started, I love her energy. And, there are many offices, even in KW. In some cities, there are multiple offices. So you have a choice. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. It's a plug here.
It's a plug. Shameless plug.
Go to Barbie, because this is who you're going to be in business with.
Yeah.
High energy, someone who cares about her agents and will help get you into production sooner. So
Yep.
Barbie, thank you so much for being willing to do this, and gosh, have a great day.
Have a great day, you guys. Go get them.